Carroll O'Connor, born John Carroll O'Connor on August 2nd, 1924, in the Bronx, New York, grew up in a close-knit Irish-American family that valued storytelling, education, and tradition. His childhood was shaped by the economic struggles of the Great Depression, experiences that instilled in him a deep awareness of hardship, resilience, and the complexities of human character. These early lessons would later inform his performances, adding layers of authenticity and empathy to the roles he played. O'Connor pursued higher education at Wake Forest University and later the University of Montana, though his studies were briefly interrupted by service in the United States Merchant Marine during World War II. This experience exposed him to discipline, perseverance, and the broader spectrum of human behavior. Following the war, he returned to complete a degree in English, cultivating a lifelong love for literature, language, and expression, tools that would shape his path toward the performing arts. Early acting, career, and stage work. After completing his studies, O'Connor explored teaching, but eventually discovered his true passion, acting. In the 1950s, he moved to Ireland to study at University College, Dublin, a period that broadened his appreciation for theater and performance. While abroad, he appeared in stage productions, honing his craft and developing a confidence that would carry him through decades in film and television. Returning to the United States, O'Connor steadily built his career, taking guest roles on various television series and supporting parts in films such as Cleopatra, 1963, What Did You Do in the War, Daddy, 1966, and Point Blank, 1967. These early experiences highlighted his versatility, allowing him to navigate both dramatic and comedic roles with ease. O'Connor's commitment to authenticity and nuance in his performances quickly gained recognition, laying the groundwork for the career-defining roles that would follow in the 1970s. Breakthrough as Archie Bunker, the 1970s, marked a turning point for O'Connor when he was cast as Archie Bunker in All in the Family, 1971 to 1979. The character, a working-class man from Queens with strong opinions and generational tensions, allowed O'Connor to explore a wide range of human emotions, from humor and frustration to vulnerability. Rather than portraying Archie as a one-dimensional figure, O'Connor infused him with depth, ensuring audiences could see the humanity beneath his prejudices. The role became a cultural phenomenon, addressing topics rarely discussed on primetime television, including racism, women's rights, the Vietnam War, and economic inequality. Through Archie, O'Connor held up a mirror to American society, offering insight, reflection, and laughter in equal measure. His performance earned him 4 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor in a comedy series and cemented his place in television history, making Archie Bunker one of the most recognizable and impactful characters in entertainment, reinvention, and later television work. O'Connor's career evolved further in the late 1980s and 1990s with his role as Chief Bill Gillespie in the Heat of the Night, 1988 to 1995. Gillespie, a thoughtful and compassionate lawman in a small Mississippi town, was a stark contrast to Archie Bunker. Through this role, O'Connor explored themes of growth, social justice, and understanding in a community grappling with racial tensions and crime. Beyond acting, he contributed as a producer and writer, shaping the series creatively and demonstrating his wide-ranging talent in storytelling. The show became a long-running success, reaffirming O'Connor's ability to captivate audiences across genres. This period of his career highlighted not only his adaptability as an actor, but also his dedication to meaningful narratives, reflecting his belief in the power of television to both entertain and educate. Family life and adoption of Hugh. In 1962, during the filming of Cleopatra in Rome, O'Connor and his wife Nancy Fields made a life-changing decision to adopt a 6-year-old boy named Hugh, honoring O'Connor's late brother. This choice reflected their compassion and desire to provide a loving home amidst the chaos of a major international production. For O'Connor, the adoption was both an act of remembrance and a commitment to nurturing a child in need. Hugh grew up surrounded by the world of television and film, often spending time on sets and learning the ropes from his father. At 17, he took a small role on Archie Bunker's Place as a courier, and later, O'Connor created the character of Officer Lonnie Jameson in the Heat of the Night for him. These gestures demonstrated O'Connor's devotion as a parent and mentor, blending family and professional life in a deeply personal and thoughtful way. Personal tragedy and advocacy. Tragically, Hugh struggled with drug addiction and passed away by suicide in 1995. This heartbreaking loss profoundly affected O'Connor both personally and publicly. Despite the grief, he channeled his pain into advocacy, appearing in public service announcements for the Partnership for a Drug-Free America. Using his platform and personal experience, he educated others about addiction and its consequences, striving to prevent similar tragedies in other families. O'Connor's response to this personal tragedy highlighted his resilience, compassion, and sense of responsibility to the wider community. Through his advocacy, he transformed profound loss into a mission to help others, leaving a legacy not only as a beloved actor, but also as a devoted father and empathetic public figure who worked tirelessly to support those struggling with substance abuse. On-set conflicts and professional challenges. Despite his warmth and dedication, O'Connor was known to be outspoken about people he found difficult to work with. His relationship with Rob Reiner, who played his son Michael Meathead Stivic on All in the Family, was famously fraught with tension. O'Connor openly admitted that he found Reiner challenging, citing differences in temperament, ego, and approach to acting. While O'Connor was deeply committed to authenticity and the complexity of his role, he felt Reiner's methods sometimes undermined collaboration on set. He described feeling isolated and constantly challenged by Reiner's self-assuredness, which created a sustained friction behind the scenes. Yet O'Connor's professionalism ensured that this tension never disrupted the integrity of the performances. Paradoxically, some of the dramatic energy between their characters may have benefited from these off-screen challenges, adding intensity and realism to the iconic father-son dynamic. Legacy and death. Carol O'Connor passed away on June 21, 2001, at the age of 76 in Culver City, California, due to a heart attack related to long-term complications from diabetes. His death marked the loss of one of television's most influential performers, a man whose portrayals combined humor, depth, and social insight. He was interred at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery alongside a personal tribute to his son Hugh, underscoring the profound bond they shared. O'Connor's contributions to television, from the groundbreaking humor and social commentary of All in the Family to the thoughtful storytelling of In the Heat of the Night, continue to resonate with audiences. His life reflected resilience, compassion, and unwavering commitment to family, artistry, and public service, leaving a lasting legacy that blends entertainment, empathy, and advocacy in equal measure.